Hi, my name is Jenny and I'm with Innovative Sales. We're going to do a quick training today on Emtek, and we're going to guide you through the new 2012 price books for both door hardware and cabinet hardware and teach you how to place an order. Right behind the front cover you'll see a reference page of our finishes, and you'll be needing this also during your ordering process, so this is a quick reference. Also, for any of our traditional locks, you will see a guide for handing up here at the top. When you open the catalog, inside the first index page, you'll see a list of color-coded sections. Makes it a little bit easier to navigate through the catalog. As you can see here, deadbolts, entry sets, and if I turn the catalog here, you'll see on the side that the colors are tabbed, so it makes it easier to find what section you need. Right behind the index page, on page 4 and 5, you'll see a two-page spread on the knobs, levers, and rosette options we have available. You'll be referring to this frequently when you are doing your ordering. Because Emtek is a custom line, we do have multiple options, so just make sure you refer to this index page so that you can see what all we have available. Now we're going to walk you through an order form, and you can look in the back of your price book, page 137 in the door hardware book. What we like to do is make a copy of the order form so that you can easily place multiple orders and have extra ones when you need it. As you'll see, what's very important up here at the top is your account number. You should be issued one of those, and just make sure to include that when you place an order. Also, your billing and shipping information is very important. In our case, I have the same billing and shipping information. So as you'll see here, we'll have our name, our address, and telephone number. Okay, I'm going to walk through an example here. On page 82, we're going to find just some of the brass collection lever sets. And if you can see here, I'm going to pick a regular rosette. And in this category, we have some options. I'm going to show you first how we would order a passage set. And as you'll see here in the new 2012 catalog, you'll see two list prices, one in black and one in red. The black list price is going to be indicating our traditional levers, and the red indicates the new CF mechanism, which is a concealed fastener mechanism, and I will show you how to place an order for both. We're going to do a sample order, and if you'd like to follow in your price book on page 82, it might be easier for you to understand. The first order I'm going to do is for just a normal passage set without the CF mechanism, so we're referring to the text in black only. The first thing I'm going to do is indicate the product code based on the function. So if you see here, product code 8100 goes with a passage. On my order form, you will also see product and rosette code. That's where that number is going to be put. We're looking at our lever styles, and if you'll see here, it shows you all the options that you have with this rosette. So I'm choosing the Cortina lever. And if you see here, the code or style is indicated by a letter C. So if I follow along on my order form, where it says handle style, I will put the C. Now because it's a lever, we have to hand it. Right here you will see an option for left hand or right hand. Like I said, there's an index page. If you're not sure how to hand it, make sure to refer to that if you need to. So here I've indicated that I want a left hand. You will also see the door thickness spot. In this case, I have 1 3/4 inches, which is a standard door thickness. If you have something other than that, make sure to indicate. Here you're going to see the field where we need to enter our backset measurement. You want to make sure we do not leave this open. The standard backset is 2 3/8. If you do have a 2 3/4 backset, you do need to make sure to indicate that here, otherwise you will get the standard 2 3/8. We're going to also indicate our finish. And in this case, I'm going to go with the French Antique. So I pull out my order form one more time, and I put that code in the finish box. Pretty simple conversion if you're going to do a CF mechanism lock. The same thing, you'll need all the fields filled out, In addition, if it is a concealed fastener, you're going to have to add a C before the product code. And I did an example here as well. You'll see the C prior to the product code numbers. Everything else is going to remain the same. On page 63, I'm going to bring your attention to our keying information. Whenever you're working with any of the locks that are keyed, remember that we do give you the option where we can construction key or key alike any of your locks. There are specific instructions on how to do that along with the charges. Please take note that we do offer key alike and construction key, but we do not do the master keying. If you look on our order form, if a lock is to be keyed alike, make sure to indicate that here in the extension and comments. Now we're going to go over some entry sets. I'm on page 36 if you'd like to follow along. As you can see here, there are 3 different styles that I want to talk to you about. First of all, in most homes that are being remodeled or you're updating, the older homes are probably going to need a sectional entry set, just because it probably doesn't have the 5.5 center to center, which new houses are being bored at now. As you'll see, the different styles are indicated by the specific trims, and they're categorized here. Each category has an option of a single, double, or even dummy. And just like we did with the passage and privacy sets, when you're placing an order, make sure to indicate the product code. Now, the inside lever and knob styles are variable, and like I said, if you see on page 4, you'll see all the different options that you have. Make sure when you pick that, you indicate whether it's a knob or a lever style. You'll see the code. If it needs to be handed, make sure to put the left or right handing on the order form, as well as the finish. Finally, I want to bring your attention to the bottom of this page here. On 36, you'll see a picture up at the top indicating what the interconnect device looks like. We do have this option for many of our entry sets, but specifically they will be for the 5.5 inch centered, full plated entry set locks. What you can see here on this picture shows you how this mechanism enables you to unlock your deadbolt from the interior of your home while using the lever, giving you the feel of a mortise lock. If you've mastered the door hardware catalog, the cabinet hardware and bath hardware will be a breeze. They also have separate order forms that you can also find in the back pages of the book. What I'm going to do is show an example page here of some of our bath hardware. And if you take a look at the rosettes here, they're identical to the rosettes that we offer in our lock sets, so that you can get a matching look. Once again, here's another example of our Tuscany collection in our cabinet hardware. As you'll see here, for instance, our octagon knob matching our octagon Tuscany knobs and our levers in hand. We also have a new multi-point catalog. If you take a look in the inside cover, it's pretty easy. We have different configurations based on the manufacturers. All you have to do is take a look for the name of the manufacturer that you're looking for. We do fit most manufacturers, and it corresponds to a page number. Just flip to that page number, and those are the locks that we offer. As with our regular door hardware, the multi-point inside your front cover will show you the rules for the swing and outswing for handing. And also, about the middle section of the book, page 10 and 11, will give you the guidelines for our keying, construction keying,